I'm just gonna walk through this really fast and show you what I've learned. I've done a lot of leaves at this point, obvi. I have a few more leaves left, so I'm just gonna walk you through one. Here we go. You're gonna cut your aloe leaves just as far down as you can go. And then you're going to set them upright so that they can drain. I think it's called aloe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's this yellow slime that coats the inside of the skin, and that can actually be irritable to your skin, to if you're using it for digestive purposes, or I mean, if you're going to eat it, then it can cause diarrhea, irritability within. A lot of people say soak it for 24 hours. I didn't do that. So I drained it until I didn't see it draining into the sink anymore. So I would rinse it away and then wait for it to drain more. And when that stopped draining, I'm calling it good. Hopefully that's fine. Next, you just want to rinse your leaf really good. You're not going to get a substantial amount of aloe gel in the tip of the leaf because it's so tiny. So I just chop that off. Next, you're going to cut off these spines. So I just tilt it down, just barely, and then you're going to start at one end. Just cut the spine off. You want to keep it kind of thin, just so that you're not wasting aloe gel. Now, starting at the thicker part of your leaf, you're just going to fillet this in half. So it's easier if you try to keep it just towards the top, but it kind of just does that naturally. So just go ahead and slice it off through the tip. You're just going to open it up. Then you're going to take your spoon. It's so slippery, it's really hard to hold while you're scooping this out because you're just going to scoop out the inside gel. So I like to notch it and then slowly just scoop it a little bit so I have a little divot. And then that's where I'm going to stick my finger and hold the leaf in place while I scoop the rest out. And you're just going to follow it down the leaf to the end. Alright, and then the sides. You could just scoop out the middle if you want, or you could just throw it away, whatever. And this one doesn't have very much on it, but you can still do it anyways. So same thing, you just kind of chunk out a little section and then put your finger there so that doesn't slide around. Alright, and this is kind of what it looks like once it's been harvested. It's this fish-like, this is what I would imagine a jellyfish to feel like. But it's just clear, transparent aloe gel. You're just going to put that into your blender. So it got a little late last night and I had to put a hold on the project, which is probably my least favorite thing in the whole wide world. Let's get back to aloe vera. Today we're going to do everything that we need to do to get it ready to be stored. I think that I found for me what's going to work best is to freeze it. I'm going to freeze it in little ice cube trays just to keep it organized and in cubes and really nice. The proportions are going to be a lot easier for me. I know you can freeze it without putting it in cubes, but I'm going to do that, and I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. A citrus component is supposed to help lengthen the shelf life, the freezer life in this case. So I'm going to grab the aloe gel from the freezer, blend it up, put it in ice cube trays. Well, blend it up, add a little bit of lemon, put it in ice cube trays, and then I think I'll be good to go. Doesn't want to pull all this stuff on the top to the bottom. It's kind of just floating. I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon juice. I'm not really measuring it. Maybe just a little bit of water to help it blend a little better maybe. It's super gooey. I'll go again. See if this does. There we go. So that blended much better. Just adding a little bit of water and lemon juice, just something liquid to break up that boogery texture. So I think I'm good to go now. I'm gonna pour it into the trays. I've got it oozing out the bottom. Ew. So to wrap things up, I froze all the aloe, bagged it, labeled it. Some people choose to date it, although I don't think I'll have any problem using this. I'm going to use mine more for like facials, skincare, not so much to eat. I know that a lot of people choose to eat their aloe gel and in smoothies or other forms, and if that's your choice, then more power to you. If you choose to thaw it before you actually use it, so say you're not gonna put an ice cube in a smoothie and you want to use it as a face mask or whatever, just let it thaw at room temperature, put it in a bowl, wait for it to do it on its own, and then you can use it. Those that don't have a massive monster aloe plant to harvest, you can still harvest from your little house plant. This one is mine that is growing. It's actually, I feel like these are pretty hardy and grow really fast because this one has grown almost 3 times its size in the last 3 to 4 months. And I would say that like this leaf right here, I could totally harvest that. I'm not gonna get a huge amount, but depending on what you actually need it for, maybe you don't need a huge amount. You can still harvest it, it's just gonna be working on an itty bitty leaf, so it's gonna be a little different, but still the same process. If this was helpful, please like this video. Okay, bye.